Hallelujah. How's it going? My name is Blessious, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And I know I'm very late to the topic, but I want to talk about layoffs in the video game industry. And it's a very tough subject. And the reason why I'm making a video is because I feel like I have a unique perspective on someone that was a content creator and then did do content creation full time. And, I started, in my young 20s. And, to be frank, a lot of content creators, they get a platform. They can't even do their own taxes, and they criticize how companies like Nintendo, Bungie, and other places are ran. There is some irony. And I've done a lot of growing in my personal journey. And I just want to say, first off, everything that's happening with these video game industry layoffs, it's a shame to so many people, like getting the opportunity to work at a, Insomniac, a Bungie, so many studios that were part of the Embracer group that were shut down or let go. It's a shame. And it's a shame. And I also know, as someone that has worked, gigs that I didn't really enjoy, video games are that thing that it's something that you can talk about with a bud. It's a thing that you look forward to. Oh man, I can't wait for this new game to drop, whether it's a multiplayer game like World of Warcraft, Destiny, Diablo, or that single player game that you're so hyped about sinking hours into, like Spider-Man 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate. When those games come out and you have that excitement, that joy, you might have taken off and it sucks. That one little piece of dopamine that you're like really looking forward to, it's gone. And who else are you going to vent to than like, man, the game sucks. And I totally get that. The one thing, and I also get that, hey man, I'm working at a gig that I freaking hate. You're over there making video games, man, F you. I also understand that. And all I'll say is really, I see some people from different studios talking about like people just not being empathetic or being so what, get over it. And, at the same time, I really think that people should just have empathy. I think empathy is one thing that, if we're all Dungeons and Dragons characters, maybe just put a little extra point in empathy, and just know that, hey man, that was someone's dream. And to me, while I don't wish anyone unemployment, I hope that they do get back up on that saddle and kick ass and chase their dreams, genuinely. When I was in radio, I got my start at 16, worked my way up from intern to being one of the key people that started like digital departments that, did like social media, did cable commercials, all kinds of stuff like that. And I got called up from the corporate office to head to the main office in Virginia Beach. And it was a totally different atmosphere. Everyone there thought they were big shots. Hey, we're in Market 40. And I came from, Amish country, Pennsylvania. And it was a culture shock. Hey, you had one gig, you stick to that one gig. And if you asserted yourself, you might make people feel bad. And I got let go in under 2 years. And oh my God, I was jaded. Oh my God, I was jaded. I was so hurt. I moved to this job. I moved. I lost, I left my friends. And I totally relate to people that went up to, Bellevue, Seattle, Bellevue in Washington, these high cost of living areas, leaving everything just to chase a dream, just to be let go because someone in the C-suite might be mismanaging money. Like that's, to me, that's effed up. And the people that you should take action on or voice your frustration should be no employee. It should be the people in the C-suite. Pete Parsons, yo dog. Like, I know this isn't Japan, but back in 2011, when the Wii U and 3DS sales were doing so bad, Satoru Iwata, Mr. Iwata, took a pay cut, a 50% pay cut. And other executives like Shigeru Miyamoto also were taking pay cuts because they were responsible, because it was their decisions that led to everything kind of not working out with their sales trajectory. And I, you know what? We might not be, a lot of those companies might not be Japan, but shame on you. You're greedy. Shame on you. It's if you ever wanted to take a deep dive into an amazing leader, I really don't think that there's another person out there like that. Just look at the life of Mr. Iwata, the former president of Nintendo, and just look at how this person could code a game and also be a president at the same time. He understood his product. He understood that when things were given, he gave an order and people followed him. It's his responsibility. And all I can say is leaders, grow up. Yeah, my condolences to anyone that has been impacted by layoffs in the video game industry, in real life. The last thing I'll say is I have seen people take to social media and say, hey, with how volatile, the video game industry is right now with layoffs, and I hate to say it, more are coming, especially from Embracer Group. Some people were saying that they can't recommend working there, or people that have been affected saying, oh, I think I'm out of the industry. If you have that gut, passion, desire, and within your heart of hearts that that's what you want to do, hey, take a moment, collect, let that fire burn, and just slay the next chapter, because you can do this. You can do this. Just take that, put that into a positivity, manifest, and just slay it. So that's the last thing I'll say. And thanks for listening to my rant. And hey, as someone once said, be excellent to each other.
On my business card, I am a corporate president. In my mind, I am a game developer. But in my heart, I am a gamer.